each waits, a couple sharing tea. A paper boat floats down like it's meant to be. Street musicians play a song familiar tune, and in my chest, my heart begins to swing. Every shadow, every glow, carry secrets that we know. On my way back home, your laugh remains in the gentle drizzle, in the soft free rains. Little things that color all my days.
muscle follow through.